said that when we come through the border, obstacle straight up, balaclava over. Don't speak to anyone. Let's make it easy. I don't like slating people, I don't care, because I'm not about that. But he's doing what he's doing. It feels like he's winning the hearts and minds.
No, but these dudes are trying to get us killed, so.
So what I'm trying to get at.
I'm trying to speed up the ball. What he's doing wrong is getting youngsters fueling. I'm saying you're getting this kid, getting this. I've seen blokes, Sam, one of them, go over there and not get fuck all for like 3 days in fucking Kiev. Then he got a rifle. Then he's sitting in some fucking apartment doing fucking stags and you're in a high-rise building.
What's stags?
Like
Guard duty.
And you're in a fucking tower block doing fucking nothing. He's not going on Counter-Strike next to him. You're not doing this, you're not doing that. It's like he's blowing up the story, and because one person says something, it will change. It's like if I told you to be, like, say, the shop at like 5 to 9, you'll tell the next person, oh, you need to be at the shop at 5 to 9, and it'll eventually go down. You'll be there at fucking 8 o'clock, 5 minutes before, 5 minutes before. And feel like he says something, and it's just getting escalated to bigger. Yeah, you'll get this. Yeah. I know Ben said you'll get this, and this. Oh yeah, you'll get this, and this.
So he's like the poster boy for bringing out.
You're not. The thing is,
Brits to come out.
you're not going to be doing extraction and stuff, right? Because the people doing extraction are getting paid 20,000-30,000 euros a trip.
Yeah.
See, they told us, they gave us a story, which these people were probably dead for a week or so, that we were going to go and do a hard extract on an orphanage, that the adults fucking locked the doors and left the kids inside. You know, and obviously over a week those kids.
The orphanage was extracted ages ago.
We didn't. That's news to me.
I said this. I said either.
Which orphanage? Which one are you talking about? The Kiev.
Yeah, Kiev.
That was done.
That they didn't tell us that.
They're going to be dead because it's been 7 days or 14 days, or however long it's been.
Cheers.
Or there's going to be issues.
Chris Trench, I don't know what you like to drink.
Here, bud.
I was about to say, Jack, I'll go right, give me 2 seconds. Or they're going to be dead, and it's just so like, what are you doing?
Hey, so that orphanage they said we were going to go extract? It's been extracted
There's another lad fucking
for over a
Done
week.
ages ago,
spinning his dick. I can't think of
So
his
we
name.
were going to go there.
And it was like,
Probably go to the front.
Yeah.
It was probably bullshit.
Just get shit on, yeah.
We're possibly looking to get some weapons.
That was Wednesday?
And I was sitting there talking to myself, and I
Yes.
afterwards a couple
Tuesday,
hours.
Wednesday?
Of last week?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, bro.
And then the council one on
That was
Friday.
Friday. I'll tell you when that was.
I was like,
We was
brilliant.
involved in all this.
Why the fuck are rich people still in their houses when they've got the resources to leave at the very start of this? I said,
But these people are paying huge money.
this is what I mean. It was
Trust me. The reason, right?
This is why I thought
Straight up, right,
this is why I didn't go for it.
What we do when what work we do, you'll know, like what we do in Afghanistan, for example. We don't do it for profit, but there is profitable work, which is involved with like high-end corporate companies that have workers left somewhere. We'll go and extract them. That's paid, right? Because that's a company work. That's how we fell into Ukraine originally. Because at first we were like, right, we'll do bits of humanitarian work, and then we was we had tasks coming in for high-end extractions, 20, 30, 40,000 euros a hit.
There were guys getting jobs.
Yeah,
We saw them at the
and obviously we're like, well, fuck me, we'll have a bit of cash on that, and we can help with the humanitarian work out of it, right? Because we don't need that stuff. And then immediately, within a day, we was aware that was fucking bollocks, wasn't it?
What's that?
The paid work was just fucking bollocks. There was just so many people. We were setting them up. Drivers ready to go, cancel. Drivers ready to go, cancel. And that was because there was people on the ground already doing this, and they're doing it from day one.
Yeah.
But what they're doing is they're getting guys like this, giving them all this hope that you're going to go and do this work.
Yeah.
You ain't doing shit of that because it's being paid for by companies that are operating. Used to operate in Afghanistan.
Thing is, half the battle is getting you lot out.
Yeah.
Once they've got you out, then
They'll do whatever they want to.
yeah.
And that's the thing, they're just bullshitting and saying all this stuff. All these guys are like, oh, we'll do this. That's what sinks in my head. I was like,
but this ain't Afghan where we had safe houses and stuff. It's not.
yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong. It's like, military experience. I'm an engineer, brilliant. You know what I'm saying? These lads are infanteers. It's like, you're going to give me your hard extraction. How the fuck this millionaire geezer in North Korea, just like, that doesn't add up to me. Why would you pay some fucking UK bot to do that when there's fucking actual professional companies who do that? I come here for a humanitarian reason to help fucking people, push people through, fucking give them blankets and do bits and shit jobs. Do a bit of fucking building.
So
The guys doing the extractions that work through us, right, are high level operators.
Top tier
They're
operators.
top
Yeah,
level
yeah.
operators there.
Yeah, well, we saw a couple, didn't we, in Corsica, who were in that Audi. They were clearly going off to do an extraction, but they were properly kitted up and didn't want to talk to us. You can tell, you can tell them a mile off.
So some fucking chip shop fucking Brits, mate.
Yeah.
I'm happy to say that. I don't give a fuck.
And they're fucking. So they, what, Sunday, Saturday, when they caught those 2 spies. Caught 2 Russian spies, blew a checkpoint, shot their car up, black bagged them. 2 of our dudes were downstairs having a cigarette. Fucking slit their throats in the basement of the fucking building. We don't even know if they were actually spies or people who just fucking ran a checkpoint. You know what I mean?
I did see. You know where the meeting upstairs?
Yeah.
Outside you can see down there some geezers walking down and he got fucking. The compound is not safe. Any company can walk through it. So anybody can walk through it. And they grabbed this bloke and they did everything that was thrown out. And they fucking basically searched them then and there. And then they fucking got them and dragged them over that way. I know what they're going to do with them afterwards. I did see that.
Yeah.
I saw one of our guys, I'm not naming his name, searching and taking shoes and he got pushed aside.
So what were you doing then when you were at this abandoned?
Training Georgians.
Just training them up.
Training Georgians in our tactics, British, American infantry squad tactics, react to contact, break contact, setting up ambushes, shit like that.
Shooting IVs.
Yeah, medical training.
Yeah, there was some mental fucking Texan nurse that off her hinges.
We went to go support that hospital, shit like that. Any of us, because most of us were adamant, we're not fucking going to Kiev.
Yeah.
Right. Until we get, some of us were like,
Why not go to Kiev?
no proper equipment, no proper structure.
Being lied to from day one.
I'm just
If
with the
they want, they
uniform,
showed up
like,
with fucking the right support, the right fucking talk, and we got across the board.
We could talk about it.
You can start talking, and you think, all right, happy days. But we always said the leave is going to be our stand before bouncing out.
Yeah.
As soon as it all started breaking down when we landed, it was like, I don't trust any of these guys.
Yeah.
And they've been gobbing off the people all the time about it and everything. These lads might eventually get weapons.
What?
I'm not saying they won't.
Yeah.
They might fucking go through and they might wait a couple of extra days and then they get geared up and they could go on little tasks here and there. There'll be little tasks. I really think they're just holding on to them and waiting for them to. They'll get bored enough and go, fuck it, I should go to Kiev.
And the Georgians have fucking ISIS members in their ranks. Some fucking rough dudes.
No, like seriously. At first, well, that camera wasn't my money. At first, I thought that, hey, we're going to a fucking tier 1 British contractor base. Fucking, I'm safe to present myself as an American, So I still have my fucking American patches and whatnot. I have this fucking, and not that it's wrong, not that it's bad, but I have this guy in a prayer cap with a big fucking beard run up to me. I'm okay. I'm like, I'm in fucking Ukraine. Why
I
am I
traded
here?
an American flag for that.
And he comes up to me and he's like, American patch? And I'm like, I'm not even fucking with it. Take the patch.
Yeah, we were
Take the
trading
fucking
patches.
patch.
One guy gave me they took it because it was on my hat and they didn't want me to try to get through the border with it. But they were trading American flag patches, which I guess they would probably say, oh, look what I got, for their patches and shit like that.
So, when does it come to a point where you go, fuck it?
When they threatened to shoot us in the fucking back.
When was that?
Our
Yesterday?
group
Yesterday. And that's when we got in the back of that ambulance and told the dude, hey, can you get us to whatever fucking border you can?
My fucking point started when a bunch of Georgians came into our room at like fucking midnight.
The night before,
And
it was
we're
like, get in the woods.
Americans go to forest. And I was like,
Yeah, we're like, with
and
what?
it was only us, only America.
I had a knife on my fucking hip. Like, what
And
am I
I
going to
was-
do out in the fucking woods in a trench?
I was like, no. And they were like, American, take bag, go to wilderness. I'm like, take a bag and go to the wilderness. Okay, boys, fuck this.
So
I go down to their CCTV room and try talking to their sergeant. I don't even think he was attacking because he was like, no, do not go to woods. Go to bunker.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dude, we were about to get fucking executed. Okay.
And that's when, every time we get in that fucking bunker. And the building across the street from our fucking chow hall had a big old fucking hole knocked in it.
So what happened then? From then on, getting out. How did you
Last
get out?
night before the fucking chow hall, fucking getting down to the forest, we bounced together. We're making a split decision on when to leave. Because we had a couple of hours sleep. their heads down. It was about 12 o'clock, wasn't it? 12
Yeah.
Well, I kind of made the pipeline, I guess we'll say, for exfil. I was doing not fucking espionage, but I was doing some sneaky shit, trying to figure out who's who and what's what. And I identified that, this is a suicide mission and we're cannon fodder. Fucking anybody who's gonna listen to me is, more than welcome to exfil with me.
Yeah.
And about a day and a half probably. And then by the time that I was ready to leave, we had no choice.
And this ambulance driver drove us. So first we packed up all of our guys' shit into this ambulance, fucking stacked high with gear, medical supplies, food. Yeah, from the base.
Yeah.
And then we transported them and the gear to their safe house in Lviv, which was an old massage parlor that they fucking just cleared out and turned, had like beds on the floor and shit. Yeah.
I thought it was an office building.
It was an old massage parlor. But then we unloaded that, and then and then that's when us three, we were like, no, we're fucking leaving. We're not staying
We
here.
didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
They told us to fucking get out.
because we told them we're not going with them.
Yeah.
So this guy, he drove us in an ambulance, which thank God we took it and we hid in the back of this ambulance because the checkpoints just rolled us right through in the ambulance. And we get about five clicks out from the border. And he's like, I'm not going no further. I'm going to drop you off here. And we walked from there. Fucking put our bags on our backs and we just hoofed it.
Fucking I don't know, probably 30 yards from the fucking border. We were like, should we walk up to the border?
Yeah, no, we were like 100 yards left, and I couldn't see it because it goes around a bend in the hill, right?
Yeah.
And there was this Polish guy, and his van said humanitarian. So I got on my translator app, and I was like, "Hey, we're Americans. We're trying to get to the border." And I showed it to him, and he was like, "Yeah, get in." And he drops us off about 30 yards from the border. We get out, and we're fucking dead tired. We've been walking, and we walked up to these guys, and they were like, come with us, come with us.
Basically, we were walking the line, right?
We had full gear.
He
He was wearing his vest,
Yeah.
like we were in full kit almost.
I'm like, oh fuck.
we were walking the line, just doing because we were coming over there to establish the medical aid. So we were walking the line, checking the kids, handing out everything we could, and just checking the kids and stuff. And we had radios. Me and Rick had our own radios, and all of a sudden comes over. They're like, Kieran ran over the knee. He was like, "We need you now." And obviously we then follow over, and we see these boys get them straight into an unused tent, fucking demilitarise them immediately.
We dumped all of our shit. I'm not taking none of it. All my camo, everything. I don't want nothing.
All their kit there had to be left behind because they
No worries, mate. No.
Thank you.
any sort of equipment.
Fucking catch up then.
So you completely stripped them before the
Helmets, plate carriers, plates, any camo clothes, medical supplies. We were wanting to give them the medical supplies anyways. We dropped everything.
So all that stuff we gave them the
There's a guy called Marislav who runs he's the head of the sort of medical teams there.
he
And
can't be
they've got
named though.
Yeah, his actual name is clearly not that. I can't even pronounce it. But he's very Polish, but he's fucking brilliant. He's a really nice guy, and he's heading up trauma packs, anything to do with stuff that can go in the back of the ambulances that they've got. So they've got an ambulance. So all this kit the boys dropped off.
It'll go to good use. So we have no problem dropping
We
it
had
there.
our own grab bags for med kit, trauma packs and stuff, and we gave that to them.
Yeah.
So then these boys did the same thing. So they've now got like a chest rig. They've got a couple of plates.
Chest seals, needle
they've got
chest decompressions, tourniquets, everything.
Quick clot, it's everything like that they need. So then they are, in all fairness, it's done them a favour, which is what they needed. Obviously, this is what we were talking
It was
about
a
before,
beneficial thing
is that
for
that's
all
what
of
we
us.
need to get more of here, so that then they can go out and get these people that have been spanked.
I can say one thing. At university, the only thing they were getting in and making downstairs in the cellar was an active battlefield hospital.
Yeah.
Their supplies were fucking it was coming in and it was fresh.
They had a
It was
surgical room,
it
everything.
literally had a surgical room.
Yeah, because what it's doing is it's bypassing the needed medical tent on the right hand side of the border. It's bypassing it, going all the way back to Lviv instead of they need to disseminate it across all hospitals. They're not doing that.
Yeah,
But
that field hospital there is very,
basically-
very under.
Yeah.
Well, it's got space, but if there's a mass casualty
Fact.
situation, There'll be a lot of people dying.
Cardiac arrest on the queue. There's been 2 of them in the last 2 days and we managed to keep them alive. But this is just basic CPR. They're not nothing crazy.
There's this weekend there's 2 babies that died of hypothermia.
Yeah, I heard about that.
There was both when me and Ryan were up and down the line.
Yeah, we've been just doing what we can that side, but when these boys got to us and we got them into, you had to get past the fucking armed Ukrainian guys on the border.
The Legion.
Yeah.
That were fucking trying to take
tent
people back.
on the border. As you walk through the gate, the first thing you see is a Legion tent, and they will grab you and pull you in.
Every time we go across, they do it to me and him. Every time.
Really?
Yeah, we
And
could
we
have
have to
been
say to 'em,
2 or 3 hours, and then we come back, and it's like, mate, no.
Yeah.
But that's so
They
obviously
even
they
try
see
to do
these
the
boys
French
going the
Foreign
other
Legion,
way.
Yeah.
And
They
that's
actually
the
drag him
drama
in.
we
He's a
face.
fucking big lad as well.
Yeah.
You seen the guy with the big beard?
French,
Walking around?
South African he is.
Yeah.
Yes, seen him. Yeah.
He's
yeah.
actually French Foreign
Yeah.
Legion, but he was pulled into a tent and they tried to fucking take him. Took his passport and everything. But
How did you get these 3?
So basically what we did, we got them into a tent, demilitarised them, debombed all their kit, got everything off them, we had the medical team, a load of British guys that were working on the medical side, and the Polish medic, got all their passes and wiped their names off and put mine and Rick's names on them. And then me, Kieran and Rick took 1 each, and then we put the stuff into the medical trolleys they've got, or just basically shopping trolleys there,
Yeah.
put medical supplies in them, and then we basically just, he had a bandage, that sort of thing, just get him across, and then we just flash, as soon as you flash that, they'll pull you through the line, so you go past all of the refugees, and then we had everyone had a high vis on, and just go through as a medical emergency, and they just let you go through.
Yeah.
And we just stayed on, myself and Rick stayed on comms, and Kieran's on comms via Facebook, that's all he had, and then just letting us know he's across. So then Rick went, and then I went last. As soon as Rick told me he was on the Ukrainian side, the Polish side, we then went next.
Yeah.
I put an RV point down, the cafe at the end of the line there, all the way at the top where the buses are. We just set an RV point there, got together, took all our shit, loaded up the wagon and thinned out.
But
It was a fucking mess.
The thing is, like, certain points, certain people on the border, certain border commanders are fucking not nice, are they? Like the woman there, she'll stop you and ask fucking loads of questions. Some of them won't.
Oh, she'll have your hand, her hand right up your ass. No
Luckily, yesterday when we crossed, they were actually all right, weren't they?
Yeah.
It was right, but yeah, it was hairy. Like you know.
What do you say to the British lads who want to come out?
I've told them what's happened. I said, don't come out, and then literally this one group, it sounds like I'm just being a fucking liar. My integrity's up there, I'm not gonna bullshit. I haven't fucking come out here and do that, and it fucking grips me when someone says I'm a liar. I've been nothing but honest.
Yeah.
And it's like, mate, you're a fucking dick. I've not seen the evidence to say some people's got weapons and shit. What I've seen in my eyes, you've not shown me any weapons and shit. Maybe they've got fucking evidence elsewhere. What I'm saying is, you can listen to my opinion or not, don't fucking go shit lust.
The thing is though, you need weapon systems and armour the moment you cross the Ukrainian border.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't have it from. It's not. It shouldn't
Get
be
it in
from.
the league.
It shouldn't be.
Get it-
It shouldn't be Lviv forward. It should be you cross the border at the Legion meeting point, which is the school. There's a school just inside. You heard about it?
No.
So
There's a
5
school.
clicks from the
Yeah.
border, give or take. Did you go to that or did you go somewhere else?
Well, we just went to Lviv and got picked up by the British guys.
They're coming over the border there at Mejka. They come across, they go straight over the border and there's a school which is an RV point. They go there, they can be held there for 24, 48 hours.
Yeah.
And then they get disseminated from there to Yaroslav, that camp that was hit.
Yeah.
Just there or just outside of there. And then
They're still
further
taking them
on.
there now.
They're taken from
Same
the
place,
school
yeah.
to there.
Really?
Yeah.
It's unoperational, isn't it?
There's
So-
one next to it that's apparently still operational.
They were in Yaroslav about 12 hours after it was spanked with the next load of people ready to move out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, mate.
Hi, you right, guys?
Hello, mate.
This is Michael from the Daily Express.
Nice to meet you all. How you
Hello,
doing?
mate.
Oh yeah, hello mate, you alright?
Yeah. I think people don't understand what war is. I've read quite a lot of it. Fucking shit ton of films. My father fucking does a lot of fucking history. I've always been brought around it. I know what war is. I've been in the army. I've done all that fucking shit. I've not experienced Afghan or Iraq or anything like that. But I've got enough knowledge to know not to go there and do that unless you're fucking twisted, unless you're getting paid and you're doing it for your queen. These kids are being fucking led blind by the fucking blind.
Yeah.
Just because one guy's got a good job there does not mean everybody's going to get the same equipment as that one bloke. It doesn't happen.
Was it you who was telling me that they were swapping kit over? So
Yeah.
blood stain kit.
Oh yeah, they were
wow.
giving us vests that were wet, and the water that was dripping off them was like the watered down pink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
The black ones, yeah. That's they were washing the blood off of them right
those
while they were
teardrop,
handing them to people.
Basically, the body armor's blood.
Like level 3
I
shit.
I thought, fucking hell, I've got my Osprey. I'm gonna cut out a plate. Opened it up. I was like, fuck, this plate is that thick. Fucking shit. It's a teardrop style. I can't even. It's like it's correct.
It looks like it was cut on a plasma machine.
Yeah, it was
Just
teardrop like that. Just the basic organs that was missing here, and it was shit. I took it out, stripped it. It was just really, really thick Kevlar. I don't even think it was metal. I was like, this is fucking dog shit. This is not even gonna protect a fucking knife. It fucking honking.
Nah, I was level 2 at best.
Yeah.
helmets. Some of these helmets were so rusted out that they're, you'd think they were from the Cold War.
The helmets they were issuing out. I mean, luckily I took my own, but the helmets they were issuing out were dead police dropped from the
Blue helmets with little police on them.
yeah, fucking dropped reporters' helmets, dropped police helmets.
Those old school chin straps. Shit.
Oh yeah,
If
you
didn't
couldn't
get an
even
old
fucking
rusted out
snap them.
Soviet helmet, you got fucking dead body drop reporter helmets, police helmets, fire helmets.
Because you've fucking got that. It kind of boosted people. Like, hey, we've got a bit of armor.
Oh,
So
we
the
got a
rate-
helmet.
go down.
Oh.
There was two blokes who were like doing the logistics, a little bit of admins for fucking one of that slinky guy.
Swampy.
Yeah, they were helping out. Yeah, they were helping him out a bit, doing like his paperwork. As soon as we got body armor, man, they were well happy. These two kids have been in the army for like 5-6 years. Fucking mongos. I mean, in the nicest way possible. They were saying it a nice way. I can't really say the word about.
Fucking idiots.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just not switched on.
It's like they're
Not
glory
fucking
chasers.
sharp as fucking
Yeah,
crayon on the
Call of
door.
Duty.
Yeah, glory chasers. They just want to
Too
fucking.
much time in lockdown playing fucking.
Yeah, but
Playing
Oh, I'm gonna go to war. I'm gonna be a hero.
Body armor. They were
There are no
well
dead
happy with it. I was
heroes.
like, boys, you can't think. It's like, look at the body armor. The state of it. But it is what it is. They don't want to listen.
So from your, you mentioned something just earlier, Rick,
Yes, sorry, mate.
about stopping people at the border in the UK
Yeah.
from coming out.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen.
Fucking
The-
wonder.
Everywhere.
What needs to happen? I've relayed to the Foreign Office this morning that something needs to be done at the border in Heathrow, Luton, Stansted,
Bristol.
wherever it's coming from, to stop the guys from boarding the planes.
Yeah.
And when we got on the plane out here, we sat there and we're like, wanna be. And
Yeah.
your journalist I was saying to about, this is what we do.
Valerie.
Not with you, but same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Valerie come up to us straight away, and they could tell that we weren't
Wow.
there to be fucking like wannabe heroes. She came and spoke to us straight away, and there was guys all the way down the plane, like you could tell, like they're basically walking around with like head to toe,
Brand new shit from the
brand new
Soviet
like
store.
Berghaus, like brand new,
Mixed
head to
match
toe.
camos, all kinds of dumb shit.
They've gone down to Mountain Warehouse and kitted themselves out.
We
Personal
saw
tag
a
on the
bloke
plane. I don't know if you guys were
one of our first days.
The first day, 10.
What was he?
The
59?
oldest boy with the beard.
And he looked like he stepped out of
Gave
the
us
pulpit.
the bad.
Yeah.
He'd literally just gone down to an army surplus,
Yeah.
kitted himself out, got himself buried,
Saw him on my
got the
plane.
beret.
Yeah.
He was talking about how it was going to be a very bloody war, and fight to the death.
We met a guy who probably had 2 teeth in his entire head. He was about.
the Tower of Power.
I thought he was about 60 odd. Maybe he was younger, he just had a hard life, I don't know. But he was outside trying to tell us that he was the same as us. And that he was going out there to do loads of work. And,
He had about 14.
Yeah, he was fucking.
He was a mess.
He had zero. He told us he'd worked in Africa and all this, yeah. But he was a fucking liability from the moment he walked off that plane. And he wouldn't
And
leave us
somehow
alone.
we got through it all, and they've taken him in.
Yeah. He couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? They'll take anyone, won't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
They'll
got,
just use him as a shit shield.
we got
Yeah.
some kid from New York City, civilian kid, electrician, not even military, not even EMT, not even anything. He just showed up to help. And I mean, he's absolutely clueless. Like, yeah. We can have missiles fucking incoming, and he's shining a flashlight out the window, like, where's the plane?
Or he's running around the bunker with women and children down there going, there's someone upstairs, there's someone upstairs. Yeah, the Georgians are upstairs.
That's that guy last night.
Fucking hell, let's have a look.
That's the guy last night.
What?
The guy last night helping us, he obviously came over, but he was on our flight full DPM.
Yeah.
I said to him in the tent, I said, mate, you were on our flight.
Yeah.
I said, you went full DPM
That's
kit.
Jamie.
That's it.
That's Jamie.
He was when he came over, he said he was wearing full DPM kit. I asked him last night, I was like, you came on my flight.
Yeah, that's Jamie. That's Jamie.
And I said, you came over full DPM because we were all things there.
Fucking lizard.
And you see that, it screamed, and we all took the piss. And I couldn't believe myself, and we fucking walked over, and I was like, I'm gonna have to take videos because all the lads were at the top. We went down and had to record it. So I was fucking pissed myself. I was like, what the fuck is this guy on? Is he on meth?
Well, when we were doing the arrivals in Poland, it was everyone was in like wannabe SF rig. Thinking
Oh,
they were, like,
I've never
thinking they were
met
coming
so
there
many
as-
SF guys until I got on that fucking plane,
Yeah,
right?
and I can tell you categorically,
was in SF.
they're not SF guys.
SF guys aren't dumb enough to fucking do that shit.
Slashing your joggers.
They would actually
Yeah.
wear like they walk around like jeans, boots,
Yeah.
like walking boots and t-shirts.
It's weird.
Oh, like you guys.
Yeah, the guys, you know, either active or non-active, they you can tell who they are. The guys flying out here.
You
on
can
the-
tell they've gone too far the other way, and it's very obvious.
What they've done is,
they're
it's in the
doing.
picture of the guy coming out of the Kenyan fucking. Remember the African
Yes,
hotel?
I know what you're
Yeah?
talking about, yeah.
And they've seen that as anything. Right.
I've got these motherfuckers walking
Do
through
me a favour, right? If I show you a picture, tell me whether or not this is Call of Duty or whether or not this is somebody who's serious.
Oh god. Well,
we just
you
say
just
that?
asking that
Who's
question tells me what my answer is going to be.
I got 30 zloty on this.
Yeah, can you see his face?
Oh god.
That's a twat.
Nah, bro.
Oof. Where is that
I mean,
at?
look at the admin along the chest rig. It's,
Let me see, because this is going to make my
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
itch, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yikes.
The chest.
the chest rig will tells you everything. I mean, you wouldn't see him wearing chest rigs anyway.
What does the chest rig tell you?
Well, first of all, if it was genuine SF, they wouldn't be wearing a chest rig like that.
He's bought that either
From a
off eBay
surplus store.
or
A surplus.
or a
That's a
surplus
fucking
store.
fishing vest. that is.
Wish.com.
But
Wish, yeah, that's a Wish chest
The other
rig right
thing
there.
the other thing as well is
Yeah.
if they're wearing chest rig, it's going to be tight. It's
Yeah.
going to be
Under
everything's going to be
clothes.
tight and centralised
Also,
and covered up.
what
It's not
people
gonna be like
don't realise is, and I can guarantee we've all done this here because we're not idiots. If you buy new kit, the first thing you do is you make it old kit.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
go out with brand new kit
Yeah.
because people will go,
Cheese grate
"Has
on your
everyone done
helmet."
anything with them?" So honestly, the best thing to do is spray glue and then just roll it in the shit.
Yeah.
And there you go, job's done.
Rub your
Because
boots off.
otherwise
fucking
it sticks out like a sore
grate
thumb
on your hand.
And it's all
Yeah.
stiff and
Yeah,
shitty. Yeah.
yeah.
The fuck out of it.
Yeah, you make it.
Yeah.
Singe some of the fucking threads that are poking out and shit like that.
Fucking rips some of the stupid shit off. Like nobody needs a fucking arrow here or something like that.
Yeah.
One of the so just to fill you in.
Yeah.
One of the things that they've said is that when you go there, show your passport.
No, good phone ring me.
They take all your details. They do a check through the intelligence, but
I'll give him a
you immediately become a permanent resident. So once you're a permanent resident, if you're dead, you are a Ukrainian dead rather than a British dead.
Yeah.
So Yavorov, when it goes up, and they say no foreign nationals were killed, it's because they're all classed as permanent UK residents.
And whatever number that they give, multiply that shit by 3.
It's not. It's fucking not interesting at all. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrible. They're not fucking looking after your blokes. They're just seeing a body and just fucking getting disposed of. That's it.
They have mass graves out in Kiev.
It's not interesting.
You know, that's what I'm saying. They don't even pick up all the dead,
It's interesting that they're selling you that lie then.
And plan on everything you're hearing.
and they don't even pick up the dead. If you die on the field in Kiev, they leave you where you lie.
Pat you down and go, oh, this got very
They take your magazines. They take your magazines and they fucking leave you there.
The Russians have mobile crematoriums as well, and if there's battlefield bodies, they'll just cremate
They'll
them.
just cremate them.
Honestly, this is growing legs and arms.
Like this
There's
is
fucking one WhatsApp. I've said something. I'm getting shut down.
I was
Make
in-
new ones.
yeah.
Just scaremongering. It's like, boys, being there, I know I wasn't there long, and I was in fucking Kiev, but I was in Lviv, and I was fucking getting a fucking possible fucking weapon. Fucking, don't leave the fucking site quick enough. I'm gonna die. That's what I said. I can't even bring up the boy's name and all that again. It's funny, it makes me. I'm actually sad about it. And it fucking grips me. Because I should have grabbed the cunt. And I didn't.
Dude looked like my kid.
Yeah, man, I just let them bust.
You know.
Like, honestly.
How many people are going to Kiev each day? Do you know?
Yeah.
3, 4, unless they have probably once a week they'll have a mass movement, and then about every day they have 2 or 3 volunteers going.
Yeah, how many are they taking to film?
Anyone mass movement.
About 20 to 25.
Well, now those Georgians have had that mass formation, they're probably about
Yeah, probably about 50 went out the other day.
It might be right now a bit less because also we moved out like Georgian University. They had set up in the Ukrainians where they throw people from push on the station. They did. Might be a little bit better, but I don't know how long that lasts.
36 minus us 3 here leaves 33 there.
And the ones we don't hear from, they don't say nothing about. You know, they had a group that came back, that little Indian guy and all those other dudes. None of our dudes came back. You know what I mean? None of our dudes fucking came back. I haven't heard from them. Gone. And they're not going to tell you.
How many Brits do you think are dead? You haven't heard?
We have sent out probably 16, since we have been there, 16 Brits, 5 Americans, and at least 2 Canadians.
16 is a pretty specific number, I'd say.
Around, I said around.
I've got 3. I 100% know if they get lucky, they get weapons rifles and get put on the trench line. That's 3 personally who I was there and I saw them get on that bus. After that, and that was only the day before we bugged out. They had 3 confirmed people. I don't know what to say about it. Yeah. I know, and that one lad, I don't give a fuck about the fucking 2 lads there. I don't give a fuck about them. They're adults. They're fucking big enough. 20-year-old bloke is not a fucking adult to make the right decision in your life. I don't care if you turn 18 or you're an adult. That kid is not an adult.
And he was so fucking excited.
He's just going there for a bit of fun.
And they're sending guys out with nothing but a fucking jacket to pack his boots. I'm not even
And you know, I was in Afghanistan in 2012. This is nothing. Nothing like anything I've ever fucking seen before.
Yeah.
It's a World War III without logistics and supply chains.
Yeah.
It's just get here, use social media, do what you can, show off, fight, sign some paperwork if you want.
In your opinion, have we already started World War III? Has it already begun? No. Is this just an isolated conflict?
This is.
As of right now, yeah, because no other country wants to put our people there. You know what I mean?
So, how into history are you?
Ish.
This is 1936 Spain leading into 1939 Germany, the rise of fascism. Right? Now, if Belarus shoots down the border and chokes off the border, will Poland take that as an act of war? Will Russia just declare it as an act of war right out the gate? Will they try to choke off Slovakia and isolate Ukraine altogether on all sides? Who's going to take it as well?
And like he said, the Russians have Kiev in a horseshoe right now.
Yeah.
They're going to suffocate it.
And once they close that gap,
That's their
When we
tactic.
started doing it.
And furthermore, right, our president is an absolute fuckwit, okay? I do not trust him not to fucking... I don't trust him to even tie his own shoes. Okay, I don't.
I don't think he even does.
I don't even think he remembers how.
So if things do escalate, it's going to be handled in the worst possible way.
Sleepy Joe.
And even if, yeah.
I mean, Trump was a
I was
fuckwit too,
there.
really.
I
You
was
know.
in the Capitol with
American
the Secret Service
politics.
to defend that motherfucker. I'm 100% positive they had to give him a half hour of Adderall therapy to get him to fucking swear in.
Yeah.
Right? We had to stand there as he just fucking
All right, all right.
fucking invalid.
Oh, we're done, bud. We're done.
We're done, mate. Fuck that. World War III, there's, in my opinion, yes and no.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it?
I personally believe they've got 2 options. They've got a couple of options. I think they're going to take Kiev, cut across the border, down and cut off down
Moldova.
So that means they have Odessa and all the bottom, and then they've got that, and Ukraine's going to shrivel.
Yeah.
A tiny little superpower, like a tiny little bit. That's what I think. And then they'll keep all that. They've got their Crimea, they've got all that. They've got the Black Sea. They've got it. They're still getting funded for the fucking Chinese. Or they take the whole thing and they go, "This is our fucking property."
I'm
wondering.
wondering.
That is a civil war in itself, and we know what happens there. That does not end.
Never. Ever.
That ends fucking years of conflict.
Decades.
Because the Ukrainians are very strong-willed, same as the Russians. They will fight to the death to that very last bullet.
I think
But I
we're
do
gonna
not
have
see until somebody.
I don't think we're going to.
UN territory. Right, if a bloke.
I mean, unless the US just says
We won't, because nuclear shit powers, we're not going to get
They will
involved.
attack, but if something happens to Poland,
Yeah.
they will fucking flood it. They're just waiting for something. I reckon if a fucking Russian puts his fucking foot over and they find that out, I think they'll just go bombs out.
Well, what's the EU?
And then you've got to look at it. Why the Russians went in there? I personally think the Russians went in there because America started pulling out. America started pulling out of Afghan, started pulling out there. So we've got leverage here.
And
Sign of
a
weakness.
shit show of a pullout, by the way.
Yeah.
Sign of weakness. Let's go in there. What are they going to do? Yeah, we've got nuclear power, but that fucks him up. As well as it fucks everybody else up. But then Putin looks at that and goes.
I'm gonna go out for a
He looks at it and goes. Careful, China. I'm not going to let Russia fall. I will die with Russia dies. So he's
Anyone
got no.
first, Will?
Yeah, I will. So. I just find it very difficult to understand what goes on in the sky. But World War III on the tables, no, because it will crippalise him and it will crippalise other places. I don't think so. I think it's going to stay in-house. They're just going to get slaughtered, and it's going to be. That's it. That personally. Or we'll just cut it and go, this is our peace treaty. We're going to take down this from Chernobyl all the way down. They should have slide. And that's it. We're going to shrivel it.
Do you want to go through all the phones, pictures and videos, all those trenches that you've got on your phone? Do you want to liaise and get the...
Yeah. Can you airdrop?
Yeah, I can. Can I go for a fag first?
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Yeah. Do that.
You're with them, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, sorry.
It's just because you came with me.
Sorry,
I'm a bit late.
I should have explained. We were down at the Medici yesterday.
Alright, that's
We
fine.
met,
We met these guys together.
and because he was with us yesterday, we couldn't cut him out.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I know they're all gone. He's aware of what we spoke about before. About none of us want.
Yeah.
I don't want my face or my name in it, and I want my voice blurred. Shit, no. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
a
Your
lot
voice
of it-
won't be used anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
all I want. I don't
Videos.
want to be. I'm not a fucking hero.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy. But yeah, it's all shit. I don't want to lead anything. So I can't be asked for that hassle.
A
I
lot
just
of
want to be a
them-
silent person in the background giving my piece. As long as that's fine, boys, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Cool.
What we're interested in, what interests me is the information that you can bring and the insight that you can bring into what's happening there and how much we
Between
should
us
share.
three, that's what we saw. And again, you might get an X-Boy Cup or
Yeah.
something completely different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm happy to speak about it. But,
Have you spoken to the Foreign Office about this whole Ukrainian residents and they become permanent residents and they thought we're never going to be able to know how many
Yeah.
of our guys are dead?
So the Foreign Office contacts we have are predominantly Afghanistan, or at least the Middle East.
Yeah.
So we've gone through them to then be put through to the correct channel for this specifically, instead of just going to a generic sort of Foreign Office number.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for that to come back, but that's what we will be saying is this is exactly what needs to happen, or something needs to be implemented on the UK side where they're able to do it. If they don't want to come in country, that's fine, because I guarantee it, they won't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's taken some 8 months for us to get them to go in and visit Afghanistan.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is going to be a long way off for them coming, stepping foot in here.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter. We can head up this side. It's the
Thing
UK
is, though,
side.
how can they offer consular assistance to families if they've got no idea if there are any Brits dead, and if they are dead, they're being classified as Ukrainians?
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking retarded.
It is. It's
It's madness.
utterly chaotic.
Yeah.
I just can't-
None of these three lads,
I
but
can't believe it.
Rick were with his name here.
Ryan.
Ryan, sorry, thank you.
Look, I'm gonna quickly ring in and just have a chat with the boss. Can I do you want to sort out all the pictures and stuff? Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I hand over and you just do
Where'd you go on a piss last night?
Hotel.
At the hotel?
Bar.
Right.
I've got a nightclub in the basement.
Hey,
Yeah.
we picked the wrong hotel, haven't we?
Yeah.
You should come and join us.
Yeah. How far away are you from here?
It's, well, you know where McDonald's is in Shemish?
Yeah.
So not far from Medica.
Yeah.
It's 35 minutes from there up in the hills.
Oh.
It's quite a stunning place.
Yeah.
It's like, it was, when it was cold, there was snow everywhere. It was like
Yeah.
coming down to Marion, like the snow covered roads.
That's good. It's not. It's a nice. It is a lovely country.
It's, yeah, they've got a ski slope.
So you two coming back out? You're going to go back home and then come back out?
Yeah, we'll be back out.
At some point, yeah.
We haven't sorted out when exactly, but we'll be back out. Yeah.
I mean, unbelievably, like as just as a company, like there's accusations flying around in the UK of people raising funds for their own benefit and all sorts. So we're struggling with that at the moment.
Yeah.
Just trying to raise funds for the humanitarian aid, and it's just like, oh, you're doing it for fucking. It's like
Fucking cynical twats, aren't we?
This lad's bloody given me his phone and said, take what you want, but I don't just,
Yeah, they're smoking.
yeah, I don't know how to get it off. I need it. Yeah, Steve's got a bucket next to him in case he's sick.
Is that the old boy? Is it? I say old boy. Is it the
He's
other
an old
guy?
boy, yeah.
Yeah, the old boy.
Yeah.
Wrote himself off. He's on a bit of commission, isn't he?
He was.
Did you stay much longer?
No.
No.
I left Britain straight after you did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Always seems like a good idea at the time, and then the next day you're rough as fuck. You're just full of paranoia and regret.
We're going home tomorrow, so that's
Yeah.
the whole premise of it.
Final fling, yeah.
How long have you been in country? I forget.